Welcome to Talks with Toya. I'm so excited to be back. I'm back from vacay. Yes, y'all probably were like, she just went ghosting us after she did her show with the kids. But I'm excited to have Mr. Titus Showers with me. So I'm going to bring him on so we could just get started. Like, hey, Mr. Titus, how are you?
What's up? How you doing?
I am doing okay. Listen, y'all, if y'all have not, I have had a great vacation. So you're my first our interview back. I didn't even do April
So I'm
because
special.
you
So
really
I'm special.
yes, you are. You are. Listen, because I told Mike, I was like, I want to check. I want to bring him on because your record is out. Is doing well.
Yeah.
Congratulations! What you said, top 10 on
Top 10
gospel. Which
album, you're all right. Billboards, absolutely.
congratulations! So that's going to be probably another stellar nom for you coming next year.
We-
Listen, we gonna
Let's
claim
get
it.
it. Let's go.
We gonna
Name, put our name on it, like the
listen.
record says,
Put the
huh?
name on it and a Grammy nod. Let's go ahead and put that Grammy nod out there in the atmosphere. Jesus, Amen,
Let's go.
Amen,
Let's go.
Amen. So congrats and listen. Like I told you, I think before we even started, I said, "Who is playing bass on that? Who is playing?" So my mama, if she's watching, we are bass people. We love the bass. Like
Come
I have to
on.
have my mom when we were in and back in the day, she had a Cutlass Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra. All I know
Uh-huh.
that my music settings has to be treble mid level, but the bass is all the way up
So you're an 808 type of girl.
all day.
Okay.
I need my
Let's
stuff
get
to
it.
bump. I either have a Bose
Cruising
system in
with the
my truck.
windows down through the neighborhood. You feel
Nah,
me?
yeah, I don't know if I can do that just
Come
yet.
on. You
I
gotta
want
have the church music blasting in the
touche,
neighborhood.
touche,
You
touche.
know?
That's okay, okay. But I gotta have a Bose or some Harman Kardon speakers in my truck factory at a minimum. I told my husband, I said, don't give me that don't have no Bose or Harman Kardon.
Yes, indeed.
So congrats again, and then engagement.
Absolutely.
When's the
Absolutely.
wedding?
The wedding is January the 13th of 23. And all I'm doing is staying out of the way and just paying all the money. That's all I'm doing.
Hey,
You
listen, you
know.
know what? You're going to make a great husband. I need you to know. Kudos to you, ma'am. Congratulations,
Yes.
you've done well.
Yes, indeed. I'm staying out of the way. I'm being harassed about the suits. I'm like, I can handle that. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? So let
okay.
me handle that. Just stay out of the way, and we're gonna be fresh. So you just don't worry about that. But she has to have her nose in it, so I let her get involved, and I'm
Oh,
again out of the way.
out of the way. Okay. Well, I'm excited for you. I saw the pictures. I was like, oh, congratulations. This is
Bless you. Appreciate it.
so nice. Amazing. So name on it. That's your latest single, correct?
That's right. That's right.
Listen, if y'all have not gotten it, I'm just gonna say it now here on Toss with What you need to get it. I'm just gonna let you know the bass line slaps. I just have to say that once again. That was my favorite part. Not that your singing wasn't great,
Absolutely.
but it's just that one part of the event because you don't expect the song one to go that way. At first,
Right.
I wasn't
Right.
expecting it, and I was like, "Oh, this
Uh-huh.
is what we're doing on today." Okay,
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted every praise team in America, every church choir to sing it during their offering time,
yeah,
because I want them to know God has something tailored for you with your
listen,
name on it. So
that's
I want you
yeah,
to receive it and claim it by faith.
and slap the bass while you at it. That's all I got to say.
Slapping the bass, right?
And you know what? I would have never. You're so right. It is a good altar call song. I'm gonna have to tell my MD, my husband at my church. He's a worship and arts pastor. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
already showed it. Like, hey, babe, you need to be streaming this real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and
Appreciate it.
throw that. We got a couple. Got a couple of people talking already on here. You got a lot of comments
Let's
already
go.
popping in the chat. So you got. Let's see. We've got a good evening from the artist Cage Net. Hello, how are you, ma'am?
Hey, hey.
And then we've got she said the whole CD is awesome. Listen, anything he puts out, or the family for that matter, is going to be fire. So I just want to
Bless
put that
you.
out there for the record. I actually
Thanks
met
so
you guys.
much.
Like I actually met you guys in 2018 at the Stellars. I think I even have a couple pictures, if I'm
Share
not
that.
mistaken. I have to
Share
go.
it.
I'm gonna have to go look and I think I even may have video. We met on the red carpet. We met behind when we were all waiting to go into for the show in
Yeah.
Vegas, and then I think we ran across each other a couple times for a showcase or something. I don't. I think that's
Come
what my memory.
on.
And then
You
my
make
good
sure you.
friend, my military
Uh,
friend is on here. She says she looks forward to hearing your new single, and you're from where her family is from, and him and
wow, who is her
yes,
family? I gotta know her family because it's a big
last name
small
was
city.
Sibley. Any Sib?
Sibley?
Yeah, her
I
name.
know some
Yeah,
siblings.
yep. Precious, if you still here, you better throw it in the chat, friend.
Throw them siblings in the. I hope
uh,
you from Old Baton Rouge Highway. There's some siblings over there.
Okay,
Okay.
yep, that's where her people are from. I'll put the link in there for the record. So, what was the inspiration behind this record? And then I was going to ask you, did you play? Do you play anything? I thought you play an instrument. I thought I may have asked you this before.
Well, I don't play, but I do have an acoustic that I'm learning, and I do peck on the keys from
So you
time to
play.
time.
You
You
can get
know,
your song
I
across, though, right?
I know what key I'm in. I tell you that.
Well, then that's okay. That's better than a lot of people.
Absolutely. So that's the most playing I do. But the record comes from just sitting and talking to God, man. And Lou and I collaborated over Zoom, over StreamYard, and we collaborated together in the midst of the pandemic. We were right on Tuesdays, and on Thursdays we would go into the studio and just record, man. And so we wrote together. The
So this is
idea
a
would come.
pandemic record.
It's pandemic. The whole album was written
Yeah.
in the midst of the pandemic because all of us was halted and we were sitting
That's
still and we was just hearing from God and loving on my family and just man just working in the midst of it all because we
Amen.
wanted to come out of the pandemic with something for the people to hear, and there's a blessing that tailor made for you that nobody can claim because God has your name on it. So
Listen, y'all
I
better
was
go listen
seeking
to
out
that.
that church record. I was seeking out that record that can be in the midst of every praise team leader in America.
That's
And
it.
I believe the Lord gave it to me.
I appreciate that because, like, as a the purchasing one young lady, she just said his cousin Jeremy married
He's
Jasmine.
married to Jasmine. That's
Shut
my
up!
sister. My Jeremy is my best man in my wedding. I just got off
Shut
the phone
up.
with Showers. Come on, Precious Bernard. Yeah, I know
Listen,
Sibley. That's
that is my battle bestie. We met when we were deployed. So
come
actually,
on.
we served together. It's been what, like, is it 20 years now, Precious? Almost 20. We were in Kuwait during the
Wow.
brink of Operation Iraqi Freedom, and we met
Thank you for the
together.
service, ladies. And
Yeah, her, me and her. We was in the chapel all the time singing, me and her. And if
come
I wrote
on.
something, actually she's the very first person that sang one of my songs. Believe it or not, she
Wow.
said, "Yep."
Is Precious located where?
She's actually in North Carolina though, but
She's in North Carolina.
that family is in, but she's in Louisiana sometimes.
I'll be in North Carolina in August.
Uh
I'll have to let her know. So
oh,
she got to
okay,
come out. Yeah.
okay, yeah, she's in what I want to say the Wilmington area.
Wilmington.
So you
I
gonna be
don't know
where
where I'm gonna be, but I'm gonna be in
you don't know.
Carolina. I gotta look at the calendar. I gotta look
I
at the
will keep
calendar.
it and I will make sure I show her when I see it. And she'll
Yeah,
probably be looking out
absolutely.
for it. She said where? Look, she's already asked where. Look.
I'm gonna let her know. You gotta follow me, and I'm gonna DM you, and I'm gonna let you know where I'm gonna be.
Yep, I may have to just get on the plane now, y'all. Since
Look
y'all
at
making it
you.
a whole
Look at
party,
you.
I get to
Come
see my
on
bestie.
now.
Because actually, when I'm on vacay, I'm hanging out with her. She drove up to see us
Come
because I was in North
on.
Carolina, so I got to see her and the baby. So that's good stuff. Look,
That's what's up.
small
Small
world,
world.
but it's
Absolutely.
a good world,
Absolutely.
right? Because we love
Great.
Jesus.
Absolutely.
We love
Absolutely.
So what's that behind you?
This is the number one record for It's Gonna Be All Right. It's
See, come
working
on,
for
y'all.
my good.
You better
I
work. And
gotta
yes,
do what I could, even
that is.
though it ain't what I should. It's gonna be all right.
You can sing for.
So
We're
yeah,
gonna
man.
whistle. Is that what we're doing today? Oh, you being
Sometimes I flip
fancy.
it. No,
I
sometimes I
see.
flip it. I didn't know it was such a thing that people would like um freak out about. And
You just did
I
a
did
run
it.
and a whistle though. Like you whistled run. I don't even know if
I'm
that's
learning that it's a blessing. I'm
it
learning
is.
that it's a
Everyone can't
blessing.
do
And
that. I need you to know you really are up there with Jesus and them. Like I tell
well,
Precious, you're like Jesus' second cousin and stuff. You know what I mean? Like you singing with the cherubim and the seraphims and all them. Like you with
come
them,
on.
that group of angels.
Come on now. Come on. I
She
received
said
that
you better
only
whistle.
from you.
Listen, you better. Well, congratulations. Look, somebody else said right. Look, see, artist K. Jeanette said
Look at
right.
Artist
Up
K.
here
What's
whistling. on
I'm
the talk to
sorry.
play. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. I don't even
I'm
know what we gonna
sorry.
do.
I'm sorry. I wanted to give the best interview and leave a lasting impression. How
Listen,
about
and
that?
you've done that, sir. Listen, she said she trying to whistle run now. You gonna have everybody whistle running. I'm so weak right now. This is too
Yes,
funny.
indeed.
Yes, but you better be Jesus' second cousin. So with the record was done in the pandemic. You wrote all the songs, I would assume.
Absolutely. I wrote all of the records and I collaborated with my producer, Von Phoenix and Lucius Hoskins. And I
Okay.
also
Yes.
connected with two people from Maverick City, Mr. Aaron Moses and Naomi Rain. She collaborated with me. Yeah, Naomi wrote a song on the album called Your Way, Yahweh, and it's an amazing record. I got the idea from my dad. My dad is this amazing preacher pastor, and he always throwing out mottos. And one of his mottos is do what you're supposed to do and not what you want to do. And so in that pulls from Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5, where it says, lean not to thine own understanding, but in all our ways, And so many
Go to
times we
preach.
go
Go ahead.
our
I'm gonna
way.
just sit back. Let me just get this word real quick. Let me just.
Many times we do things our way instead of his way, and our way leads to destruction, but his way leads to, all of the promises and all of the yeses and all of the amens.
Come on.
So, and so we bring a lot of things on ourselves when we choose to do what we want to do. And because we go about blaming the devil, that's not the devil's fault. That was
Mm,
our fault. We
mm,
chose to
mm,
go
mm,
left, but he told us to go right. And
mm.
that's the reason we're in the fight. And we bring it on ourselves when we do what we want to do. So as your way, Yahweh is what's the title, and it will bless your life. I promise.
You know how many? Listen, Naomi Rain. I remember Naomi Rain before she was mad. I was a fan before Maverick City, just for the record.
Right,
Like
right,
everybody
right.
got like, no, was you really a Naomi? Was you really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I just really shoot that things out, man. I'm one of those guys that would text you and text you, and you respond back. We're gonna have a fellowship. But if you ignore me, then we're gonna have an issue. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm one of those humble guys, man, and I just believe that we're working for this big man named Jesus Christ. We all should fellowship together and don't have no big eyes and little U's.
I love
Because
that.
like you stated, even their group was they come from marginalized situations.
Mhm.
Chandler shared that when they won the Grammy, and now look what they are now today. What a blessing! I love Maverick. I love them.
I do too. Big fan. I
Yeah,
remember when Taylor came here he was singing background for Travis Green. Yep.
exactly,
I remember.
exactly.
I follow. I
Yes,
watch.
indeed,
And
absolutely.
so when you was even with your let's talk about your siblings now. I would assume did they do background vocals on your project? Any of them or no?
I have two sisters that are my favorite singers, so I will bother them,
You
and they
bothered
did
them?
the singing. They'll do singing for me when I'm touring or somewhere locally or even out of town. I make sure I have those two with me. Those two are amazing. The rest of them. So we have these major businesses here in Hammond, and the girls wanted to be with their husbands and lead their businesses, and my brothers wanted to be with their wives. So they're leading the business, and I can have a 9 to 5 when I'm not on the road and still receive paychecks and have the flexibility that I need in order to minister
That's family
according to the
right there.
ability. So,
That's
it's
good.
a blessing to have that support. But
That's
those two will be singing with me from time to time.
That's dope. I mean, y'all all can like. I remember y'all sang. It's not even a game. Is there a chance for a reunion or another record at some point later down the road? Or
Another record. I feature them on my live next
okay,
album. That's what I'm gonna do.
okay.
We did just do the Jazz Fest here in Louisiana. It was a big deal, and my parents were so excited that we were all together again.
Oh, I know your parents were so happy. They had,
Absolutely, they
they
love it.
had,
They love it. They
your
love it.
dad's he's a
He's a
pastor,
pastor.
correct? That's what.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
you minister there at that church too, or
Whenever I'm home, I will try to make it there twice a month. But I lead worship at this church here in Louisiana called Community Church. It's a diverse culture church, and I
okay,
lead worship there twice a month. And so I'm on assignment there. And when I'm not on assignment there, I try to schedule my bookings on the Sundays that I'm not there. So if my month is full, I'm not able to be with my
I got
father.
you.
But
I
I
got
definitely served, and that's why the Lord is blessing. So I
you.
must throw this in.
Let
You
me sit
must be
back.
a servant. You
Hmm.
must serve where you are planted. And Every time my dad would preach, I would be there to sing for him. I would just be there to hear a word. But he knows that I'm in the audience. He would not allow me to be great and sit down on my do nothing. He made sure I did something,
Or
and
you
I was
do
just there
nothing.
to, and I was making sure that I do something and serve and follow him out of state, in town, and I was just serving because I knew the Lord had something special, tailor made just for me, and I
Wow.
wasn't going to be able to follow my dad like I normally would. So when I am at home and off on those 2 Sundays like I am this week, I'll be with my father and my mother. Especially this week, my Mother's Day.
I
I
know
got to
she gonna be too.
celebrate.
She gonna be so happy, ain't she? I know she gonna
Absolutely,
be too done.
absolutely.
Listen, that is amazing. So I was looking at your recent highlights. You got your number one for we. You see, you had the top 30 for "We Need You," which was your other single, right?
Right,
And
right.
then we did the number one for the one song you just showed us that. Then you also hit um Be All Right did most of the work, and then you have a stellar I want to say award or nomination. I want to say for,
Nomination,
yep.
right.
It's like that's you doing listen, you working. And you did
It's
number
working
one
for
for
my
your
good.
album Who. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
It,
Absolutely. There it is over there. It's number
oh, you got
one.
excuse me. Oh, let's be clear.
Yeah.
All right, Saints, I need y'all to understand. Here go the receipts. We got number one single
Right.
for Be All Right, featuring
Right.
Jermaine Dolly. Then we got the record as
Number
number
one
one.
album, right?
Wow.
That was
And
my freshman project.
were you on a
Right.
record label at that time, or were you still independent at that time?
So
If you don't
everything is independent. Everything is independent around here. We just have distribution deals. I'm signed to Malico Records for my distribution. My sister started the business, and in 14 we came out as a family with our initial projects up entitled The Showers. Then we dropped The Journey in 2016. Both were Stella nominated because my sister is a genius. She's the brains behind the operation. I have a whole team over here, and we're running like a major unit. Even the major people are looking at what A&P doing as an indie, and they are very impressed with my sister's work ethic, with the team, the publicist, the radio personality, the A&R, the graphic designer, the assistants. We have it all over here, and the Lord is just blessing in a mighty way.
listen, amen. Because I mean, you listen, your one sheet of highlights is a beautiful graphic. I need it. I'm gonna post it after we're done today. I said that's nice. That's real pretty. It looks
Bless
good.
you, bless you, bless you.
And to know that and the fact that you're keeping it in the family, I think that's also a blessing. And you're able to still minister together. So even though you may not be singing collectively as a group, they're still serving in some capacity, doing the ministry. And I think that's dope because sometimes some people get all caught up on who's in the front and who's not. And
Right,
I could tell y'all definitely not. Y'all were just the coolest. The like at least my interaction. I was like, oh, this is home. Like if I saw you in the street, you'd be like, hey, like not afraid
right,
to say
right.
hi, kind of thing. You know what I mean? And I just think that's
Absolutely.
a blessing. That is
That's
a
how it's
blessing.
supposed to be.
So
Listen, I'm
are
not
you on
no.
tour now too?
Well, I'm working. So my manager books the engagements and
Okay.
whatever dates that occur, I'm on the road. For the month of May, I have a few engagements here in Louisiana, like in
Okay.
New Orleans. And if I'm home, I would definitely respond to my DMs because in there are a lot of personal messages. People might want me to sing at a wedding because I'd be so busy that I'm not able to do it as much as I used to. So if I'm home in May, if somebody wanted me, I booked that, wedding banquets, people ask me to sing at funeral services, whatever I'm able to do, and I'm not double booking myself, I make
Mm,
myself available for that. So
listen.
I know in June I'll be back on the road. I have this amazing celebration coming up here in Louisiana at a church in Amen, Louisiana, right up the road, because I had a CD celebration in Stockbridge, Atlanta, Georgia area on April the 22nd, and I want to come back home and represent for my people in Louisiana.
I know that's right. So you're gonna have two.
Right, right,
That
absolutely.
is good stuff. So, and I was assuming you'll be in Stellars this year in July, right?
Actually, absolutely, I will be there. I'll be playing in
Okay.
the celebrity basketball game, showing my
Are
jump
you?
shot. You feel me? I'm
I
gonna
will
be
be
out there.
there. So I have
Ooh,
to make sure we get a pic and I'll see everybody. I don't know if I'm what I'll be doing per se, but I know I will be there definitely to
you're
connect
gonna be
and
busy. You're gonna
I
be busy.
well, amen. Go ahead and speak that. Amen. I receive it. I pray I will be, but I definitely want to make sure I connect and see you. So what can we expect next? We know you got your booking. I'm gonna put your social media up as well. So if anyone wants to connect, this is how you can connect with him. He's on IG at I am Titus Showers, Facebook, Titus Showers. The website is there as well. And then I put the link, the album link is there too, but I also put it in the chat already. Let's make sure we support by streaming. Streaming is the way to go these days. If
Absolutely.
you do buy it and you download it, don't be sending it to your friends. Like, don't be doing that to the people. Go ahead and make sure you stream it, whether you're using Spotify, your iTunes, your Apple Pay, YouTube Music, whatever you're using, Amazon to support, because we have to support our own. And as you can see, he's independent and doing great things. God is blessed. But like he said earlier, you're not going to be blessed if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. And would you say your dad said again? Doing
Do
what you're
what you're
supposed to do.
supposed to do and not what you want to do.
There you go. So what can we expect next? We know the wedding's in January.
Right. So man, I'm just doing a lot of tour dates. I have a lot of dates coming up in the month of July and August.
Okay.
You have a lot of things coming up and I'm just excited about the album. I will be promoting. I'll be going on, tour dates. We're setting up a tour date with certain artists that is to be announced. So you
Okay.
guys follow me. Stay
All right.
tuned. Keep it locked with your boy. There's a tour date coming up in a city near you, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited about just everything that the Lord has in store for me. I just believe that this album is going to open tremendous doors for me, and I'm just ready to walk on into my season.
Yes, sir. Well, it is a pleasure. I'm shocked that I would have thought that just the record itself, from what I've heard thus far, like I don't even think I got past what I heard. I definitely listened to the single because that's what y'all sent over. I want to do what's right.
Right.
Then I'll start like, now I got to go look for the other song that you just mentioned, and I'm probably gonna have that on repeat.
Let me tell you, the whole album is amazing, and I know people say that, but
No, I believe you. I believe you.
I'm telling you, you like bass. Wait till you hear number one. You really gonna pass through your neighborhood to where your old homies at and banging that record, and it's entitled "He's Good." And I have a record on there entitled "Tomorrow." Oh my God, I really love that record because it speaks about the joy that is waiting for us and is waiting for us tomorrow. We just got to keep holding on, and the night's almost gone, but joy is waiting for us in the morning. Of course, name on it. Of course, there's a song called Holy, and I love that record. It really ranges into the worship, and that definitely falls back into
You
the
got
church
something for
side.
everybody. Like you got a little bit. The whole is
I promise you, I'm not
okay.
telling a story. There's something on there for everybody. And
That's
I
dope.
need you to just go hear it and be blessed
Okay.
and tag me in it and say, Titus, you didn't lie to me.
Listen, I may go do a little live. I may do a little video or something, but I don't want Facebook be putting you in jail and stuff when you have a copyright infringement.
Just
So
say I don't own the rights, but I know who do.
I
And
do.
tag me in
Listen,
there.
because when I heard that, I said, "Oh, I think my mom on here." Now I said, "Oh, my mom gonna like this." So I was like, "I'll text her later and tell her."
Hey
I said, "Oh,
mom.
she said something earlier, but my mom, she loves when she's like, I never heard of them, so I'm gonna go look them up now." So she's probably about to have another fan on Facebook at least.
Bless you. What's her
But
name so I can go follow her?
Linda Howard, actually,
Linda
here she go,
Howard.
right here. There she go. She said,
Hey,
"You're
Miss
truly humble."
Linda. Bless you,
That's
Miss
mom.
Linda. Bless you.
Love when the whole fam comes out to support. And but again, congratulations on all your accolades, your hard work. Like you said, we know the Lord is truly blessing you. And I was just so excited that you accepted the offer. When I think I did see Von Phoenix's posting, y'all were in a picture and he was
Yeah.
promoting the record. Because I remember when he was here, what I want to say, that had to be 18 too. They did that full gospel record. And they
Right.
recorded it here in Ohio. And I sang in
Yeah.
that choir for that. And I remember meeting him, the kind of, so I've always just paid attention. I was like, oh, there go Mr. Titus. I was like, I got to get him on here again. So thank you for
Vaughn
coming
the
back.
man. Vaughn is the
Listen,
man. I'm just thankful for relationship that the Lord has given me. This relationship, Vaughn's relationship, Lucius'
amen.
relationship. I don't minimize anything. I promise you, it could be one person out there that wants Titus record. I'm going to minister to that person like it's my last, because I know who I'm working for, and in
Amen.
doing that, He's going to do the exalting. I
So,
truly
what's your
believe that.
favorite go-to song, though? Just so we know, in your, I always ask everyone, what is your favorite go-to song that just gets you through, and sing just a little bit of it? Of course, sing a little name on it before you go, but those are my last two questions.
Mm, I'm gonna say my go-to record. Um, I don't know which one would be my favorite, because all of them are my babies,
Or your
that we
song, your
birthed.
go-to song, whether it's a hymn, what's your go-to song as an artist?
Mm,
There you
so
go.
on my knee, dear Lord, I need thee every hour. I need thee. Oh, oh, bless. I feel them blessing me now, my Savior. I come to thee. That's it right there.
You gonna put that whistle in there, Doc. I'm done. I'm done.
I flip one every now and again. I always flip it for showmanship purposes, because
He
I
said,
if
"Watch
he
it."
give it to me, bless you, brother Donald. Bless you,
Listen,
precious.
listen. They said, "Watch it." Wow, that's the go-to, huh? That's the go-to.
Absolutely. Come on now. We all need them. Absolutely.
Listen, you can't go wrong. You can't
You
go
can't
wrong.
go wrong.
Well,
Absolutely.
again, y'all make sure y'all follow Mr. Titus if you have not done so. Most humble person. I remember, like I said, meeting his family, his siblings when they were touring, working together in 2018 at the Stellars. The same spirit had him on again in what I want to say 2020, 2021, because you were doing the gospel celebration. I know it wasn't. Oh, it was either the Super Bowl or the inauguration.
It
One
was
of
the
those.
gospel inauguration. I
You
did
were on
that for
that. Yep.
President Biden.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So
Yeah,
you
I
were on that.
remember now. So I remember now.
You
Thank
remember
you
now
very
who
much.
I
I
am?
remember now. I remember. I remember.
You was traveling that
Absolutely.
day. Yep, yep,
I
you was
was
traveling.
traveling,
Yep,
because I even did the Stellars during that time, virtually. When they did the virtual, I was a
yeah.
part of the emerging artist stage. So everything is coming back. I'm getting younger but older, if that makes sense.
Listen, okay. One of my favorite pieces. Is it appropriate to say sing?
Come on, man, say it, brother. We
We so appreciate you here at
bless you,
Gospel Central
brother.
and Talks with Toya. It has been so much fun as always. I can't wait to see you in July, if not sooner. And let us know when you have tour dates, video. I will
Absolutely.
definitely share and promote. Again, we've truly enjoyed our time. Listen, your receipts in the background, as they said, you got all your receipts on the wall. If anyone, and no one
I
had any
even have the
questions.
key to my city. You see
I
that,
was going to
right?
ask you, was that a key to the city?
I
Okay,
got a
see,
key to
listen,
the city.
you're
Which one?
doing too much.
There it is.
So wait, let's go.
There it
You
is.
got #1 album, Billboard,
Yeah,
for your
right,
solo
right,
project. Number
right,
one for your single with Jermaine Dowley, and the key to
right.
the city. I
I
need the
got a
same.
proclamation from the governor, you know.
I'm so.
So we
Okay. You go just put all the receipts out on tonight, huh?
so look, I
Listen.
stole this from my mom's house because I was doing so many interviews. I gotta return this now, because it's not nailed. It's that tape type of
You gotta
thing.
give it. Your
And
mom said she keeping it.
yeah, mama has to get duplicates, or she getting this back. So this is going back to mama house.
That's me. That sounds like something I would do. And my mom, listen. I want my copy. Listen, I
Mama
love
wants
it.
a copy.
She want the good, not no paper. She want the exact same thing you got in the frame and all, right?
She's not, and then I'm not playing. She's dead serious now. She really,
Mrs. Showers,
she
I got you, ma'am. I totally
she's
respect it.
gonna
I'm
come
a
to my
mom
house
too.
and steal it.
Listen, she's not stealing because she gave birth to you, so she believes it's her property.
I
And you
say,
can't
Mama, you
argue
can
with your
have it.
mom. You can't, mom.
Never,
It's all yours. You have it.
never. Mama got that. I love you,
Listen,
mommy.
I, I love it. Well, thank you so much. Anytime you want to
Bless
come
you.
back, we're here to support you. Again, y'all make sure you're streaming the record now. The new single is Name on it. You definitely don't want to miss it. I'm going to say it again. Mommy, the bass is amazing on it, on top of the singing, and you're going to be surprised with the song. So that's just for my mom, real quick.
Bless
And
you,
make
mama.
sure you follow him on Facebook and Instagram and grab the record. It is streaming on all digital outlets, or you can go directly to the website. It's also in the comments already. So, y'all have a good night. Thank you
Amen.
again. It's been a blessing. And again, Talks with Toy, where we're always working, we're always serving, and we're always about Him. Y'all be blessed. All right.
Bless y'all.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Bye bye.